Make sure you're prepared for the journey ahead of you. We don't know how far the Heartless have spread. Check out the shops here. They've got some pretty neat stuff. This is from all of us. Ooh, money. Spend it as you see fit. And this is from Leon, as he looks away like the angsty boy that he is. Good luck. I hope you find your friends. Look out for each other. And keep your spirits up. Look at me, I'm a beacon of positivity. The Gummi Ship is outside that gate. Oh joy, the Gummi Ship. You can teleport to the Gummi Ship from save points. Open the save menu and select Gummi Ship. Not all save points will let you do that though, because that would be kind of broken. The what? And that's our ship. Wait, till you see it. Hold on. Sora, this is for you. I've obtained the power of fire. It was not hard, apparently. Magic. Easy peasy. Select magic to cast spells. To cast quickly, assign spells to the shortcut buttons in the customized menu. Casting spells will consume your MP, so yo, be careful of that. Now you can use magic too. Goofy, give him the other thing. What? You know. Oh, yeah. Dodge roll. Active abilities, activate them by equipping them. I did that earlier. I guess I wasn't supposed to have actually gotten something this early. Abilities allow you to do all sorts of things. Primarily, they just make you much cooler. Guess we should look for them along the way, huh? Okay, is that it? Let's get going. Not till we're ready. Oh, well, I see big adventures coming their way. Looks like it's up to me to keep track of it all in my journal. And such, he keeps a journal. You can even go and look over his journal. It's pretty great. You need a refresher on the story? Want to know more about the characters? And bada bing, bada boom, you're in crazy Coco Town. Alright, that being said, I do have a fire spell now, so that's pretty great. Alright, so hey, how about that League of Villains, eh? Those are our combatants that we're going to be going up against over the course of this game. Anybody who's a frequent watcher of Disney movies knows who they are, and honestly, if you don't know who any of them are, I don't know what to tell you, honestly. That's kind of weird that you don't. I mean, I guess you could just not watch movies, but like, why wouldn't you? Anyway, let's see. The Brave Warrior slightly raises your HP and strength. I'll take that, sure. Let's see. We don't got anything for these guys yet, so that's unfortunate. Anyway, abilities. Donald ain't got none. Goofy's got the rocket, so he can attack airborne fools. That's always good. And then I don't really have enough for anything else, which is a bummer. We're gonna need more AP. Hey, look at this mark. I wonder what it is. This is a Trinity Mark. They appear all over the dang place, but only the blue ones are gonna work right now. Sora, Donald, and Goofy can perform various Trinity moves beside these marks. The first one, stamp on the ground. Now that one may have teleported us, but they don't all teleport. It's kind of weird, honestly, but tap, tap, and I got a postcard. Now you might be wondering, what the hell do you do with a postcard? I'll tell you what you do with a postcard. You put it in a mail slot, obviously. Send 10 postcards to win something. Good luck. Okay, there you go. And I got a cottage. An entire house just came out of that mailbox somehow. Interesting. Let's see, item shop, accessory shop. The question of the millennialium is, isn't there like a dedicated thingamabob weapon currently closed off? Maybe I can find stuff in the item shop. I don't know for certain. Oh, hey, check it out. Another Trinity thing, but we can't use this one. That's a red one. And we don't have the correct level of friendship to make that happen. I want to say there's like 4 different types, maybe? I remember blue, green, and red, but I also vaguely remember there being white ones. Anyway, yo, Huey, Dewey, Louie, Donald's nephews. I don't even understand. Why and how are you here? Louie does an okay job as long as we keep an eye on him. I suppose. I did all the cleaning today. I dare you to find 1 speck of dust. Well, I mean, if Goofy's gonna be hanging out on your counter, I'm pretty sure it's gonna get kind of messy pretty quick. Okay, Donald, how about helping us clean the shop? Ah, come on. Donald has no time for such shenaniganery. Hey there, what do you want? You look like a stuffed toy. What am I supposed to ask? Oh yeah, you wanna buy or sell? I wanna buy. So give me some stuff. Depends on what you got, actually. Okay, so yeah, this is where you can actually get some weapons. Get better weapons for Donald and Goofy. A staff that heightens magic power. Hammer made for combat. Reduces max MP. Right, so you gotta, like... You gotta weigh your options. How do you want to outfit your characters? I mean, if you want to make Donald less of a mage and more of a physical attacker, it's an option? I'm not 100% sure, like, why you would go that route, but you could. You totally could. Either way, so... heightens magical power. Don't mind if it does. Alright, small shield that made for attack rather than defense. And this one is for defense over offense. Yeah, well... That is kind of Goofy's entire MO. Put that into stock. There we go. Buy as many of those as we can. And there we go. Now we're broke. Fine by me. And Goofy is off the counter. Good job, my friend. Okay, let's see here. Interesting. Doesn't actually seem to change anything whatsoever. I'm going to assume it changes other stats that are just not present right now. Either way, there we go. That's a pretty decent improvement. And like all good games with, you know, buyable weapons, they actually change appearances when you equip them, which is the best thing. All right, before we gallivant on over to some other bygone land in the Disneyverse, let's see, we'll do a little bit more exploring around here. You'll need money if you want to buy items. No matter where you go, money talks. All right, yeah. I am aware of how our incredibly broken system works. Here's the thing. Oh, okay. Had we looked at that earlier, it would have said, guess it's locked. And we wouldn't have been able to do anything? I guess you had to learn from Yuffie that you could use it to unlock things. I'm not entirely sure why that's something you need to learn, but there you go, I guess. Alley-oop! Ha-ha! Postcard. I'm guessing. Interesting. I thought you found them in different places. Are they all just inside this? Oh, are they all just in Traverse Town? I mean, alrighty. Let's see. 3. Whoop. I'm just looking around. Don't mind me. Looking for stuff. Twiddly-dee. Is there anything over here? How about over there? Oh. How about this? It's a pretty stone. Well, okay, now I gotta look that up. What's Oh, gummy pieces. Oh, that'll be fun. Okay, we'll get to that when we get to that. Pretty stone. Has little value. Oh, okay. And here I thought it might have been something kind of useful. Turns out, no, not really. Fair enough, game. Fair enough. I mean, it wasn't a treasure chest in the first zone of the game, so... Well, I mean, the first real zone. I don't really count the island as one. At least not yet, anyway. Let's see. Yep. Time to check all the balconies. Assuming I don't, you know, fall off. It's totally a thing that could happen. There we go. Alright. Nada. Alright. I do not remember how to get to the treasure chest on that, but wasn't there another... I know I saw at least one other blue. A blue Trinity Mark. You can't tell me that it doesn't exist because I know it does. And there's a red one. Can't use that yet. Fascinating. The Dalmatian home. It'd be kind of awkward to go back in there after they asked us to, you know, save the puppies, and we haven't found any of them yet. So going back in just sounds like an awkward situation, and I don't really feel like dealing with it. I am not going to be experiencing a guilt trip from a couple of Dalmatians. I was gonna say dogs, but then I realized that would be offensive to Goofy's race. It's a truly bizarre issue that I don't entirely know how to quantify. Alright, it's fine. Whoop. Okay. Hello there. What are you doing here? This is the Puppies Home. When the world disappeared, they were torn away from their family and scattered to other worlds. I bet the little guys are terrified. They must be. They're puppies, Sora. I'm counting on you. You okay? Sure. Squall, defender of puppies. Fair enough. I mean, I guess even at his most angst-filled and confrontational. I mean, it's a baby animal. Nobody wants to see animals get hurt, except for, you know, sadists and the like. But they're not allowed to, you know, have opinions. For some reason. I vaguely recall being on top of these things. It's either that, or I recall spending a lot of time in my youth trying to go up there, and I just ingrained in my mind. Either way, I don't think there's actually anything up there, so even if I did somehow find a way to end up there, it wouldn't work. Oh, suddenly ladders! Well, might as well utilize and grab everything we possibly can while we're here. I see. Ah, there's another red Trinity. Man, once we can do red Trinities, we are gonna be golden grams. But until that day, we're not so useful, nay. Let's see. I feel like I will not be able to make this jump, but I'm gonna try anyway! Oh, hey, I did. I did it! Ah, my name isn't stupid. Here we go. Tap, tap. Mithril shard. Oh, I don't mind if I do. 3rd district. Although, oh, so this is how you guys got up here. I don't entirely understand the purpose of this little area, but there you go. I mean, I guess it's just meant to be a balcony. Sometimes a balcony or a veranda is just exactly what you think it is. Interesting. Anyway, I was looking for you, good sir. Because, if I remember correctly, all I really need is the fire spell.
See ya.
And yes, the answer was a resounding yes, sir, thank you very much, sir. And now this is happening. Okay. Oop, that's not the jump button at all. All right. Are you guys having trouble back there? Yes, they are. All right, fair enough. Fair enough. All right, just gonna do a little quick exploramatization before, you know, I bust into this dude's house. And there's a yellow one. Interesting. All right, hopefully I'm able to just... how does one... Can I not breach? Can I not jump out of water? Well, just because that's not physically possible in the real world, suddenly that applies to a video game? I guess that's what all these... Yeah, I guess that would explain the rock situation, actually. Yeah, okay, fall in the water, start all over. A kind of a literal sink-or-swim type mentality. All right, fair enough. In my defense, I had forgotten that you couldn't just jump out of water. It's kind of something you can do in almost every video game. Guess we need to come back when we have, like, a better jump or something. I could have sworn I saw another treasure chest that was, like, hanging out right here. How odd! That being said, as I tried to break in... Ah! There we go. I knew this place was too dilapidated to not actually be openable.
There's something about this musty place. It reminds me of the secret place back home, where we used to scribble on the walls. Remember? Kyrie?
Sora?
Ah, man, I'd be tripping! That's not good. I think we might possibly need to see a doctor about that, Sora. Well. Hey! Merlin the Wizard from Sword in the Stone. You arrived sooner than I expected. Yeah, I bet most people probably left the town at this point. Not me! I came to speak to the mighty wizard. What? You knew we were coming? Of course! I'm a flippin' wizard! Are you a Heartless? Do I friggin' look like one? Doesn't look like one? Oh my, no. I'm just a wizard. My name is... Oh, sorry. Sorcerer. It's very important that you get these terms correct when it comes to these kind of people. Otherwise, they can wreak fiery vengeance upon thee. I spend much of my time traveling. It's good to be home. Your king has requested my help. That friggin' King Mickey just knows all the important people, don't he? Yes, indeed. Donald's Goofy. And who might you be, young man? I'm Sora. Ah, so you found the key. What did the king ask you to do? Yeah, just a moment, hang on. Let me just do a little bit of wizardy magic. Sorcerer magic, whatever. Presto! How very Fantasia of you. So you just bring all of your furniture with you wherever you go? I mean, that's your right. There now. Ahem! You want to learn some magic? Your king asked me to train you in the art of magic. We can start anytime you like. Let me know when you're ready to begin the training. Ah, and one more thing. Don't touch my stuff. There appears to be magic in the air. Whoop, hang on. Oh, hey! The fairy godmother. What are you doing here? Your king asked me to help too. Okay, but why are you disguised as a pumpkin carriage? You didn't do that in the movie. I will assist throughout your journey. Don't know how much I can be of help, but just stop by anytime. I'm just a master of the Arcane Arts, as Donald does a wicked high jump. Props, bro. I mean, we could all jump real high. All right, well, whoop, hang on. I see that Trinity thingamabobber. That means we must do the hop. Stamp. And it rains moolah. Fine by me. Oh yeah, I guess that's the other one I was thinking of. Not the one in this one, but I know where the other blue one that I was thinking of is. All right, that being said, what's up there, fairy godmother? My world has disappeared too. I mean, luckily only 2 people really of any note from that place, and I'm one of them, but still, it's kind of a bummer. But do you not have anything else you want to say? Okay, you're just gonna expositate? Fair enough. All right, what about you, Merlin? Teach me in the ways of mighty magic. Okie dokie. And now I am here. Hello? How are we gonna be doing this? You can practice casting spells here without depleting magic. Merlin's furniture will be your target. You can have it either move around or stay put. When you're ready to call it quits. Yeah, all right. Which type of well, moving targets? It's probably a good idea to get a bit of a refresher course when it comes to using magic. Now let's see. Is this lock on or like what? Okay, we just aim. All right, there's auto. Gotcha. You don't have to dedicate just one shot to, you know, like fire, like that. You can just go boom, 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 boom. There we go. Okay. Yeah. It's somewhat tracking. Not perfect, but acceptably enough so. Anyway, yep. Mid-air fire combat. Get out of my town, son. Okay, cool. It is probably best to go into combat knowing how to do it. Okay, so then we can leave. This place eventually has something a whole lot cooler than just being a training ground for your magic spells, but alright. In fact, I think there are 2 very important things. Interesting. Interesting indeed. Alright, then I guess that's just it for now, though. That was ultimately kind of pointless. I mean, it'll be useful later, but, you know, for now. Plus, I mean, there's a lot of magic spells in this game, so having a place to train them without having to worry about running out of MP is actually a pretty swell deal. So, I won't complain. As much as, you know, I'm very good at it. Oh, okay. Unlocking doors. Like it ain't no thing. Alright, let's see. Can I open this? It will not open. There's some sort of secret. Interesting. Even though I have a magical sword that's kind of its entire thing is just, you know, being a key. Anyway, got a mithril shard. Mega potion. Is that all the ones I got? Yes, it is. Okay. Well, that all being said and done and hunky-doo-a-roo, let's just stamp on the ground. Jump. And collect our mighty moolah as we look around in bewilderment. Bum-ba-da-bum-ba-da-bum. Whoa, that's a big one. There we go. Not bad. All right, let's go explore. Let's go search the confines of the Disney universe. Anything that we could have gotten the legal rights to visit are ours for the taking. Ha ha. Don't expect Pixar, though. You're gonna have to wait 16 years before we can finally make a game with one of those in it. But when they do, boy howdy, they go all in. Anyway, the green cursor shows your current position. Select your next destination with the cursor. Observe the thing. The more stars attached to the name, the stronger the monsters there. Alright, and this is definitely what's considered World 1. However, it's also definitely probably my least favorite world in the entire game. So, considering it is the easiest, and I mean, we might as well just get it out of the way. We travel to different worlds on the Gummi Ship. The Heartless ships often give us a hard time, even though apparently we didn't know about them until now, so I don't even know how that happened. Always be on the lookout during flight. Here, have some friggin' controls. Or wait, no, your journey will be documented until you reach your destination. That's a lot of big words, Goofy. Seek out mission each world has to offer. Control the Gummi Ship with the left stick. Tilt it up and down. Bada bing, bada boom. There's your power level, firing lasers, among other things. That consumes your power. Green gauge shows the strength of your armor, so, you know, try not to get hit. If it reaches 0, we're all gonna die. So, don't do that. And yet, ironically, the one thing they don't tell you how to do is shoot your your gun. It's the circle button, and you have an auto-fire function. Just in case that was something you might have been interested in knowing about. And I've already taken damage. Whatever. The stuff we're picking up is actually more gummy pieces, and we can actually build our own vehicles. I'm not 100% sure if you need to do that, or if you could just stick with the standard ship. I imagine the levels are obviously easier with a better ship, but I'm sure that there are definitely people out there who can use the stock, and, you know, it's fine and dandy. Whoa, Nelly. There's a lot of guys. Get out of here, you. As a protect G. You want to collect as many of these things as you possibly can if you're actually interested in building your own ships. Because let me tell you, there's nothing more frustrating than just being exactly one piece short of creating what you want. Either way, we should be pretty dang close to our destination. Once there we go. As we try to collect all of the things. All of the tings shall be collected. I missed a lot of tings right there, I will not lie to you. I have failed you as a commentator, and as a gamer, I have failed you all. I am very sorry. But, I mean, my one saving grace in that regard is the fact that I've never once tried to label myself as being competent in video games, just somebody who enjoys playing them. Alright, let's get this hell on earth out of our way. Wonderland. To anybody who's seen the movie, you know what it is. Alice in Wonderland, of course. Look, I'm gonna be completely honest with you, I just never really understood the appeal of that movie. I understand that it was legitimately weird for the sake of weird because the original book was written by somebody high on whatever was popular at the time. But my god, it's just... there's no semblance of plot. Kid falls down a hole. Weird stuff happens and gets out of the hole. Either way, now it is our turn to deal with this nonsense. Goofy go FUD.
Oh my word, what's this? I'm late! Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear! I'm here, I should be there! Oh, I'm late! Oh, the Queen, she'll have my head for sure!
Nobody questions that. It's like, huh? Oh, what do you know? Rabbit with a stopwatch who's saying he's very late. Huh, yeah, I guess that's a thing. So that's interesting. Okay, there's a green Trinity, can't use that. Alright, that's fine, that's fine. Now we're gonna have to learn to deal with this place's nonsense. Nothing is ever straightforward. Okay, for example, for some reason everything is just a texture on the wall. Well, at least the things on the floor are weird. Anyway, you'd think something as simple as a door would be simple. Not in this hellhole.
It's so small.
No, you're simply too big. That talks.
Yeah, you're a duck that can talk, so what?
Must you be so loud? You woke me up.
How? You don't have ears.
Good morning. Good night. I need a bit more sleep.
Wait, what do we have to do to grow small?
Why don't you try the bottle? Over there.
Ah, yes. One of the definite more dubious things to happen in that movie. Hey, why don't you go and drink this strange liquid that you found? I'm sure nothing horrible can happen from that. Ugh. Okay, whatever, fine. Luckily, only Sawyer has to drink it for everybody to get the effects, so that's cool. Weird as hell, but cool. Taddy up. Whoop, and the Heartless are here. Fantastic. You know what's weird? Well, everything in this world. But I guess it kind of answered my own question before I even asked it. But like in that triad, well, is a triad just 3? Whatever. In that League of Evil supervillains, you know, of Disney villains that we saw earlier, the Queen of Hearts wasn't involved. And you know, I was trying to think, I wonder why she wasn't, like, invited to the thing. And then I realized, oh, right, probably because she's completely and totally insane and likely not very easy to communicate or work with. I mean, why on earth would you even try? It's like, oh, it's like, should we get someone from Wonderland on our side? I mean, you can flip and try, man. But I don't think it's worth it even if you could pull it off. Lord knows they can't follow a set schedule or itinerary. I mean, my goodness. We're already splitting hairs by having Captain Hook on our side. Sure, he might have meant something in the books, but not in the movie, man. He was a complete and total gooball. Seriously, out of everybody in that entire little team they've got there, only 2 of them I would find actually intimidating. I don't even know if talking about them is a spoiler or anything. I mean, you could see them. They were in the shadows, sure, but those are some distinctive shapes and voices, you know? I mean, okay, look, I'm just gonna be perfectly honest with you. Other than Hades and Maleficent, that's really pretty much what you got. Those are your heavy hitters. Jafar would probably be after that. But freaking Ursula and Captain Hook, I mean, I guess Ursula's not too bad. Alright, fine. Well, I'll put Ursula in with Jafar in the mid-tier, but the bottom tier, got friggin' Captain Hook and Oogie Boogie from Nightmare Before Christmas. How'd you even convince him to work with you? That doesn't even make sense. Wake up! Alright, cool, awesome. We're not willing to be rude enough to actually just open the dang door. Alright, another Green Trinity. Can't use that, so that's great. Guess we're gonna have to do some furniture hopping. Best I can figure. Oh, right, I remember. Alright, make my monster grow! Let's see, we gotta, like, get this thing out of the way. There you go, just shove it into the wall. Now, most people would think, oh, you know, that doesn't seem like the practical way of moving a bed out of the way. And I'd say, yes, you are very much correct. Thank you for noticing. We're in frickin' Wonderland. Expect the unexpected is expected. And on then, it's also unexpected.
Court is now in session.
I'm on trial. But why?
God only knows.
Her Majesty, the Queen of Hearts, presiding.
This girl is the culprit. There's no doubt about it.
Proof is unnecessary.
And the reason is because I say so, that's why.
That is so unfair.
Well, have you anything to say in your defense?
I have no idea what's going on,
Of course.
for one.
I've done absolutely nothing wrong. You may be queen, but I'm afraid that doesn't give you the right to be so mean.
Silence! You dare defy me?
Tempting prospect.
Hey guys, we should help her out.
Blah, blah, blah.
We're outsiders, so wouldn't that be muddling?
Blah, 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 blah.
Oh, yeah. And that's against the rules.
Screw the rules, I'm a good guy.
Finds the defendant guilty as charged for the crimes of assault and attempted theft of my heart. Off with her head!
No! Oh, please!
Hold it right there.
Objection!
Who are you? How dare you interfere with my court?
Excuse me, but we know who the real culprit is.
Uh-huh. It's the Heartland.
Anyway, she's not the one you're looking for.
That's nonsense. Have you any proof?
We have as much proof as you do. Bring me evidence of Alice's innocence. Fail, and it's off with all of your heads. Girl, I'd like to see you waddle off of that throne and even try. Gather as much or little evidence as you please. Report back once you're ready. Okay, sure, why not? I guess the violent route is not acceptable. You know, eventually Donald and Goofy just kind of give up on that whole thing, and we know it's the Heartless, man. They're crazy. Anyway, can I speak to her at least? Who are you? I'm Sora. I'm Goofy, and there's Donald. Pleased to meet you, though I do wish it were under better circumstances. I'm sorry you got mixed up in this nonsense. Yeah, me too. Don't worry, though. Trust. I mean, it might not look it from my teammates, but we're actually sane and operate on the same plane of reality as you do, so we're gonna do our best to help you out here in this crazy banana ram of a place you call Wonderland. Oh, boy. Alright. Guess we'll just have to go and find some evidence. If I remember correctly, the evidence is all real arbitrary nonsense that doesn't actually prove one way or the other, but at the same time, that makes perfect sense considering it's Wonderland.